Hello and welcome back to Grey Dog FM. This is Dave Dog here. Let's just catch up then where we're up to in this save. We've lost our last 3 games, so we're not on a very good run, much the same in real life for Marcelo Bielsa. One positive from this is that we're still in the FA Cup, and today we've got double Spurs. Tottenham in the league and Tottenham in the Cup, the FA Cup 5th round. Both games at home. Let's get on with it, see how we did. So today's game then is against Spurs. We're in 13th position with 28 points. They are in 10th position with 35 points, so just a little way ahead of us. Let's have a look at their recent form then. As we see, last up they beat Wolves 1-0 at home, drew with Southampton 2-2, lost away to Chelsea, drew with Arsenal 0-0, lost away to Watford. Draw. So drawing, they're not in fantastic form, and I think the 3 points could be a possibility today. So the dilemma we've got is that playing them also in the cup, and we don't, as we saw, we played Brighton in the cup earlier. We played a strong team and then slipped up in the league afterwards. So we've got to rotate, I would think, in this game. If you disagree with what I'm doing, if you disagree with the formations, the team I'm picking, let me know down in the comments, and we'll certainly take on board what you're saying. So today's team then, let's have a look. We're going fairly strong. During the week, I had Llorente come to me moaning about that he didn't get picked for the last game. And he's taken a bit of a strop. I couldn't appease him at all. Silly boy. He has got in a strop, so he's staying on the bench because, as we can see here, he's unhappy with the agreed playing time. And he's changed from being a star player. Yes, I did change him from being a star player. Last game, dropped him because he'd made a few mistakes, costly errors. Cooper came back in. Can't say that he played well. He didn't do anything majorly wrong, but I'm going to stick with Cooper. He is the captain of the club, and as we've seen in real life, he does bring organisation to the defence. So we're going with Meslier in goal, Firpo at left back. Dallas is back in after injury at right back, as we've no injuries at the moment. We're just missing Elland, who is suspended. I mentioned it in the last episode. He has got 5 bookings, which shouldn't mean a suspension, but the game doesn't recognise that, and it's given a suspension after 5 games. I think it's some 19 games or something the team has to play before it changes to 10 games for a suspension, but he's suspended today anyway, based on Football Manager. So we've got Koch and Cooper in the defence. Fully fit in our save is Calvin Phillips in the defensive midfield role. Adam Forshaw in front of him. We've got fit in our game Paddy Bamford up front, deep line forward, and behind him in the number 10 role we've got Rodrigo, Rafinha on the right and James on the left. And substitutes then, Fisher, our backup keeper, signed from MK Dons. The team he went to in real life was Swansea. He's had a bit of a mixed bag in real life, but he's not played for us yet. He's played in the under-23s, but he's on our bench anyway. Jamie Shackleton, possibly need to use him at some point today, as Dallas is only just come back from injury. We'll see how it goes anyway. Llorente, unhappy. He's on the bench. Strauch, Click, Harrison, Somerville, Gelhardt and Greenwood. Greenwood makes the bench. He scored a couple of goals in the under-23s in midweek, and he's earned his place on the bench instead of Roberts. Roberts drops out. He's not fully fit anyway. So last week against Man U, we went in with a positive attitude and we conceded 4 goals. Much the same in real life. We lost 4-1, 4-2 in real life, so not that much difference. We're going in as balanced to start with anyway, and I really think we can get something from this game against Tottenham. Anyway, let's see how we go on. Here we go then, it's Bamford that kicks us off. just short of 33,000 the crowd is. Something else football managers got wrong, don't they know that we always fill our stadium at home in the Premier League. We have done in real life, and we should be showing a capacity crowd, especially for big games like these. And you may notice the improved graphics. I've gone out and splashed out on a new PC, and doesn't look good. Doesn't them graphics look good? And it runs a lot quicker as well, so definitely money well spent. Let me know in the comments if you're finding it easier to pick out the players. There's Tottenham playing it around at the back here, and a long opening highlight. Let's just make sure that we've got key highlights on. Extended highlights we want, so change that. But, it's a long highlight, nothing much going on. Just Tottenham playing it around at the back. How are we going to nick the ball from them? We had a team meeting during the week, one of the famous football manager team meetings, in where the players' morale was greatly increased after it, and told them that we're good enough to be doing much better. And also another bit of good news, Meslier, after his performance in keeping the score down against Man U, got in the team of the week. I think he had a 9 out of 10 rating, so for a keeper that's brilliant. There's Meslier, the man we're talking about, just clutches that one out of the air there. Very easy for him, but we're on. Here's Cooper to Phillips. All we're seeing in this so far is players knocking the ball around at the back. Nice to see some attacking highlights, but Tottenham have nicked the ball here off us, and it could be the first chance for them. Son, and he's hit the post, and it goes across there. Just beaten Meslier there, and got away with that one, hit the post. So we've not really had much on attack so far. Calvin Phillips is being drawn away from position due to instructions to man mark Harry Kane. Oh, is that still on from the last game? John James has taken a knock, and let's sort this out. Let's just pause a minute. So we've changed that. We've got Phillips off the marking of Harry Kane. It's a throwback to the Man United game when he was marking Ronaldo. And oh yes, James has taken a lot. He should be able to play through it. We'll leave him on for now. And nothing much happened. We've had one shot on target, but for no XG. That's strange. We've had a shot on target, but no XG. Where did he shoot from the halfway line? You must have had some XG. Oh, we've got it now. Oh, we've had another shot, and it was worth 0.01. So we're not getting very close. And they've only had one shot on target, so it's a pretty boring game, shall I say. Let's see if we can do something in the dressing room to sort this out. What's the assistant? What's Diego telling me to say? I think our passing has been good so far. Let's keep it up. I'm delighted with your performance. Not really. We've not really created anything. 0.01 from 2 shots. We've not taken nearly enough shots, and I'm disappointed with that. Yep, let's do that one. Yep, that's motivated everybody. Yeah. So they brought a sub on. Tanganga coming on for Royal. Oh, so making a change in the defence. Must be an injury, I would think. Let's see how it goes first 10-15 minutes, and we may up to positive. There's Phillips taking it off Kane, and opening highlight. It's Tottenham on the attack though. Here's Reguilon. Keep him out. Keep him out. Rafinha there doing a bit of defending, and gets it back again. Back to Winks. Crosses in. Mora. It looked like our player headed that, but Meslier is in great form and saved that. Let's do a shout and get them fired up a little bit. Tottenham have made 2 more subs. So they've made all their subs. Son's off, Kane's off. Looks like they're out of condition. Rafinha looks like he's done everything. Bring Harrison on. And not much happening in this game. We're on to 78 minutes, and we've had a total of 3 shots on target. So I think we're going to up it. We're going to go positive. And you know what happens then, don't you? They score. Let's have a look for some subs then. Seeing as they've made their 3. Daniel James, yeah, is definitely out. So we're going to bring Harrison on for James on the left. Rafinha's on a 6.4 in poor form, as in real life. 6.2 Firpo. There's some real poor, shocking performances here. So we're going to bring Rafinha off, I think. I think we'll bring... shall we bring Somerville on? Yeah, we'll bring Somerville on for Rafinha. I like Somerville in real life. I think he should have had more chances. Leave it at that for the moment. A couple of subs. And we're into the last 10 minutes. Not much happening. Lloris, let's nick the ball off them as a few rain spots come down. Here's Firpo. Out to Harrison. Could this be something that's going to happen? Rodrigo. Harrison again. Somerville. The two subs trying to find Harrison, trying to find Somerville, his fellow sub. And Tottenham have got the ball back again. And Koch wins the ball there. Brilliant header. And with no Kane playing up front for them. I don't know who is playing up front. Cooper all the way back to Melee. Nobody looks like they want to score in this game. Before the game we were slight favourites, not much in the betting, but we were slight favourites to win. And Rodrigo picks the ball up and ricochets off a couple of players. Forshaw knocks it wide, but Tanganga clears. Rodrigo. So we still keep getting the ball. Oh, fantastic shot there, but Lloris is equal to that, knocks it over for the corner. Long range shot there from Rodrigo. Calvin Phillips looks like he's given everything. Now, I'm not going to bring Calvin off at this stage. 83 minutes gone. Let's see if we can make another sub then. 85 minutes. See if we can just force this issue in the last 5 minutes or so. So we've got Bamford 6.5. Rodrigo, despite that shot, is only 6.5 as well. Liam Cooper 6.4. Firpo 6.2. I'm going to bring Gelhardt on. Hopefully he can score, make an impression. We're bringing Gelhardt on for Bamford. We are bringing Gelhardt on for Bamford. There we go. And let's just have a look at deep line forward. He's not really a deep line forward. Let's try him as an advance forward on attack. Let's move Phillips up into the midfield there. Is that a yellow card? We'll try and move Phillips up into midfield along with Forshaw. We're going a little bit more positive. So let's do that. Last 5 minutes plus added time. And see if we can get a goal. But it's Tottenham attack. And Dele Alli still with them, has come on as a sub. But doing nothing is Somerville with a breakaway. It's 3-on-3 here, but he's going wide. He's going wide. Can he get a decent ball into the box? Or is it more likely that we'll get a standard corner? Yeah, I thought so. It's a Football Manager corner. Not so much in FM22, but in the other versions of the game, lots and lots of corners that way. And it's Harrison taking this one. In the 98th minute, Dele Alli clears it away and it's gone out for a throw-in. So really not much to see apart from that Rodrigo long-range shot, which hasn't... affected his rating so much. It's on a 6.6, so neither team's playing well here, and I don't know whether their eyes are on the cup game, but we're into the 88th minute. Dele Alli here coming down the left, knocks the ball into the middle, finds Ndombele, and that's an aimless ball there unless something happens. No, it just goes out for a goal kick. So the highlights hardly describe them as highlights. I wouldn't like to watch the full game if this is a highlights. Somerville to Dallas. Dallas knocks it through. We're not finding anybody at all. Here's Dele Alli. Looks like he's playing up front. Cooper all the way back. It looks like both teams are settling for a 0-0 draw here. Koch, Forshaw, and that's it. 0-0. What a ball draw that was. Let's have a look at the stats. 5 shots, 3 on target. 7 shots, 3 on target. XG 0.22, 0.38 Tottenham, 5 corners to 3. So can't say either team deserved a win or based on that. Then we were outfought with possession 53-47, and Calvin Phillips picking up 1 yellow card. Their side picking up 3. So Melee, the man of the match for us, 7.4. Koch 7.3. Phillips 7.1. Nobody else. Cooper didn't do too bad at 6.8. No, we need to do better than that. But it's a point, I suppose. A point further away from the bottom 6. Let's just have a look at the league table before I'm going to play it off camera. I'm going to play the cup match and show you the highlights. I'm not too bothered about going through in detail, not that there's much detail in that league game with the cup, as in real life we got knocked out fairly early down at West Ham, and it would be nice to win the cup on here just to prove what could be, or a nice trip to Wembley. But as I say, we'll just look where we are in the table first of all. We didn't play as well as we can, but I'm happy with the result. I suppose that's fair enough. Let's praise them. We need to keep the morale up, and that's gone down pretty well. Looking inspired and motivated. So let's just go and continue. So we're in 12th position, 29 points from 27 games, just above the relegation ratio. I always say a point a game is a good indicator. If you get a point a game or more, you'll be safe. And we're 9 points clear of Brentford, who are third from bottom. So a good cushion there. As we've seen in real life, that cushion has been eroded somewhat, and that we're only 3 points above before this weekend's games. So as I say, I'll come back and show you the highlights of our cup game. Right then, Leeds versus Spurs part 2, and we'll just show you the highlights of this game. Click back to Llorente, back in the team, and 6 changes made for this game, and 5 by Tottenham, so both teams rotating. Here's Bamford, plays it back to Dallas, blocked, but Click picks up again, Roberts, and Roberts out to Firpo, knocks the ball in, Rodrigo, and misses a good chance there, one-on-one with the keeper. That was a good chance to take the lead. We're into the 50th minute, and Dallas with a corner, but it's headed clear by Tanganga. Rodrigo picks up on the edge of the box, fires the ball across, and Roberts picks up as the ball comes out of the area. Roberts attacking just on the edge, back to Firpo, plays it back to Roberts. Roberts always tackled though by Doherty, and Tottenham clear, but Leeds are coming back again. It's Cooper, picks up the ball, 50th minute, passes into Bamford, to Click, to Dallas, back to Bamford. Bamford's clear, similar chance to Rodrigo, and he sticks it away. That's 1-0, 51st minute, and the Leeds take the lead. And it was a fine Leeds United move, it certainly was. And Bamford puts us in front, 1-0 in the second tie against Spurs. And it's a Tottenham corner. Castillo plays the ball across Hoberg. It goes across the box. Castillo picks up again, back to Lo Celso, and it's just wide. I think Melier had that covered, and a chance for Tottenham there. And that's it. That's the highlights. That's all we had. So similar game to the league game, but we kept another clean sheet and came out on top with Bamford goal. Quite good performances, lots of green there, and Bamford, of course, with the goal, gets the man of the match at 7.9. Early injury to Harrison, he had to be subbed off, so Rodrigo came on. Roberts went out to the wing, Rodrigo played in the 10. And as I say, 6 changes for this game. Ayling came back in after suspension to play right back. Moved Dallas forward. I didn't pick the team. The Diego Reyes, the assistant, picked the team. Llorente came back in at the back. Koch had Phillips arrested. So Strauch played in the defensive midfield role. And Dallas on the right. Roberts played in the 10 initially. Harrison for James. So 6 changes. Rest for Phillips, who the physio's been saying has been needing the rest for a while. And we got the job done with those changes. 3 shots on target for us, 2 for Tottenham. XG, we won 0.98 against 0.38. And we had the majority possession. One strange decision that the AI, or Joachim Low, the Tottenham manager, ex-German national manager, made. Straight after the goal, he took off Son and Kane. They weren't playing well, but strange decision when you go behind. And Tottenham really not at sorts at all. And we progressed to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. 2 games, 2 clean sheets against Tottenham, and much better results. Performances not fantastic, especially in the league game. We move on then. It's Leicester next week, and join us back here to see how we do against Leicester away. Hopefully can start getting safe in the league and start giving some of the fine young players we have at Leeds in the under-23s some game time in the run into the end of the season. So if you've enjoyed this video, please like, please subscribe, and we'll be back with you next week for Leicester away.